Listen closely. There is a silent war happening right now, just inches away from your face. And the most terrifying part? You've already surrendered. Every time you unlock your phone, you aren't just checking an app. You are stepping into a digital coliseum specifically engineered to outsmart your biology. You think you're choosing what to watch, what to read, and what to believe, but you're not. Deep within the Silicon Valleys of the cloud, an artificial intelligence has spent the last decade studying your every hesitation. It knows your insecurities better than your mother. It knows what makes your heart race before you even feel the pulse. And it has discovered the master key to your mind, a tiny, ancient chemical called dopamine. We used to hunt for food. Now we hunt for content. We used to solve problems. Now we ask a chatbot to do the thinking for us. But there is a hidden tax on this convenience. A tax paid with your attention, your memory, and your very ability to feel wonder. In this video, we aren't just talking about technology. We're talking about the hijacking of the human spirit. We are entering the era of the dopamine trap. And if you don't understand how the trap works, you aren't the user, you are the product. Let's find out how deep the rabbit hole goes. To understand how the trap is set, we first need to talk about the lie you've been told. You've probably heard that dopamine is the pleasure chemical, that it's the reward you feel when you eat a delicious pizza or get a warm hug. But that is wrong. Evolution is far more sinister than that. Dopamine is not the chemical of pleasure. It is the chemical of more. It is the itch that needs scratching. It is the craving you feel before you get what you want. Its biological job isn't to make you happy, it's to keep you searching. It's the whisper in your brain that says, just one more scroll. The next one might be the big one. The next answer will be the perfect one. In the wild, this was our survival superpower. It drove us to find water, to find shelter, to stay alive. But AI has taken this ancient survival mechanism and turned it against us. Think about a slot machine. If you won every single time, you get bored and walk away. But if you win randomly, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot, and most times nothing at all, your brain goes into a frenzy. This is called variable reward. And guess who is the world's greatest expert at variable rewards? The algorithm. Every time you pull down to refresh your feed, you are pulling the lever of a digital slot machine. The AI knows exactly how many boring posts to show you before it hits you with that one perfect, hilarious, or outrageous video that triggers a massive dopamine spike. It's not giving you what you want, it's giving you just enough hope to keep you from leaving. The AI doesn't want you to be satisfied. Satisfaction is the death of engagement. If you're satisfied, you put your phone down. If you're craving, you stay. You are being kept in a state of perpetual almost reached it. You are a greyhound chasing a mechanical rabbit that is programmed to never be caught. But there's a darker cost to this convenience, one that we don't feel until it's too late. We are witnessing the slow, silent erosion of the self. Your brain is a biological masterpiece, but it's also incredibly lazy. It is hardwired to take the path of least resistance. Evolution taught us to save energy whenever possible. And AI? AI is the ultimate path of least resistance. Think about it. We used to struggle to find information. We had to read, to filter, to debate, and to synthesize. That struggle, that friction, is exactly what built your neural pathways. It's what made you, you. But now we are entering the age of cognitive offloading. Why bother remembering a fact when you can ask a chatbot? Why bother learning a language when an earpiece can translate it? Why even bother thinking of a birthday message for your best friend when an AI can generate a perfectly heartfelt paragraph in 2 seconds? When you remove the friction, you remove the growth. We are trading our cognitive muscles for digital crutches. We are becoming passengers in our own lives. The AI is driving, and we are just staring out the window, distracted by the shiny dopamine bubbles it keeps blowing in our faces. And then there's the death of solitude. True creativity, the kind that changes the world, requires boredom. It requires sitting in a room with nothing but your own thoughts. But the AI dopamine trap has made boredom extinct. The moment a spark of original thought might occur, we feel that digital itch. We reach for the phone. We kill the thought before it's even born. We are becoming echo chambers of the algorithms we consume. If the AI writes your emails, plans your trips, and chooses your art, where do you end? If you outsource your curiosity, what is left of your soul? You aren't just losing your time, my friend. You are losing the very things that make you human: your intuition, your resilience, and your unique, unalgorithmic perspective on the world. So, is it over? Are we destined to become hollow shells, fed by algorithms until our curiosity withers away? No, because you have a weapon that no AI can ever truly replicate: intention. The rebellion doesn't start with throwing your phone into the ocean. It starts with a simple, revolutionary act: choosing friction. We need to invite the hard way back into our lives. Start with the 10-minute rule. Before you outsource a thought to an AI, before you search for that answer, give your own brain 10 minutes of struggle. Let it itch. Let it fail. Those 10 minutes are where your neural pathways wake up and say, "Wait, I'm still here. I can do this." Next, we must reclaim boredom. Boredom is the greenhouse of the soul. It is the only space where your original ideas have enough oxygen to grow. Put the phone in another room. Sit by a window. Stare at the rain. At first, your dopamine-starved brain will scream. It will tell you you're missing out. But if you wait, the noise will settle, and in that silence, you will hear your own voice again. We need to stop being users and start being architects. Use AI as a power tool, not as a replacement for your hands. If you use it to automate the mundane so you can focus on the extraordinary, you win. But if you use it to avoid the extraordinary because it's too hard, you lose. And finally, remember the off-screen world. Real life is messy. It's inefficient. A sunset doesn't have an algorithm. A conversation with a friend doesn't have a refresh button. The AI dopamine trap is designed to make you forget that you are the captain of this ship. It wants you to sleepwalk through your own life. But you're awake now. You see the wires. You see the levers. And the moment you see the trap, it loses its power over you. Your attention is the most valuable currency in the universe. Stop spending it on things that make you smaller. Start investing it in things that make you human. The choice, as it has always been, is yours. What will you do with your next 10 minutes?